Welcome back, everybody, to Warped, Season 2, Episode number 24. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We will be using mature language. Prepare yourselves accordingly. Whatever it is you got to do to make that happen, that's your deal. Make it happen. Okay. Back. We return, I think, to Betty and Molly. Betty, you and Molly have been waiting now for a good 15 minutes, something like that.
Well, I'm bored. Oh, I know. I can ring Dickie.
So, Dr. Icarus, what's Betty's ringtone that you've got set up?
You tried to ring me before, right? Because I don't have my thing.
I thought I tried to ring Ilya.
You did try to ring Ilya, and it went to his voicemail. By the way, what's your voicemail, Ilya?
Muromets, leave a message.
Yeah, it's like name, rank, ID number, leave a message.
Name, rank, and serial number. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you did try to call Dr. Icarus before.
No,
and
because I've got Ilya's data pad.
yeah.
And
But yours was modified to be Thieves'
mine
Tools.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, Thieves' Tools.
Right, and Ilya's one is going to voicemail?
Yeah.
No, Ilya's is going to me now.
Right, no, because I tried ringing
Yeah,
Ilya.
but you tried calling and it went to voicemail. She did this before.
Yeah, before, I mean.
Like straight to voicemail.
Who
like,
are you dialing now?
I am dialing you now because I tried Ilya earlier and that didn't work.
Then, yeah, nothing.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to try Ilya again.
Can starts to rattle.
Hey, did you hear that? Sounds like
Who's
a
ringing this time?
sounds like some kind of cell phone or something. Go check it out. All right.
Clomp, clomp, clomp. Get like a poke. You feel like this poke, like dink dink, with the can.
Oh, God damn it, she's killed me again. Where is the kick coming from?
You're on your side on the ground, so I'm gonna say it's from. I'd say you're on your left side. So your right side of your ribs.
I'm on my... So the chair's on its side. I'm lying like sideways on the chair.
Yeah, you're on your
and the
left
floor's
side.
There.
So your right side of your ribs are up
Yeah,
towards
so
the sky.
We're on this spectrum. This
Probably the middle
axis.
somewhere. Is
Seems like some kind of cell phone. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
All right, well, take a look then. What are you waiting for? How? Well, take off the can and then look. See what it is. Why is he wearing a trash can?
I'm just going to sort of hang up and then... Or I'll text him instead. Dear.
The second he's close enough that I know he's basically in front of me. Die again! I'm gonna fucking die again! Beep! I hit the nitrous.
oh, dear.
Okay. Here's what I'd like for you to do first. Is you need to make a luck roll.
To see if there's any NOS in. I hope there isn't any. I really hope there isn't. So, a good luck means there's NOS in there?
16.
For fuck's sake, game!
Are you rolling good, Peachy?
A
The RNG
16
gods.
on a 3d6. What the fuck? Okay. So, you hear this sputter. You hear the sputter like and this horrible like grating sound like what the hell? And bam! The chair slams into this guy. He goes flying up in the air, end over end. And you're on your side, so you just start spinning around like a top, like this. You're doing like the Homer Simpson dance. And yeah, it's just poof, just flying around like this. This guy goes.
I'm trying to use the gyroscopic force and momentum to try and straighten my chair out as it's spinning.
Sure, make an agility check.
Can I do a physics?
I'll give you agility plus physics. Sure. Sure.
Where's physics plus agility?
16 style points as well.
You understand the concept of gyroscopic precession.
Oh my god, a 17. A 17 on a 46. Holy shit. Yeah, so absolutely, the chair goes righted again. Which way are you trying to aim yourself?
I guess where the other guy is.
All right, he's going to make a check of some kind. I think he's got enough time to try to react. Yeah, he's definitely going to make this. 17, yeah. So he dives out of the way. Oh my god! And he just jumps to the side. Wow! He flies to the side. You can see like he was sort of poking and prodding like a thick or her corpse, her empty lifeless shell of a husk on the side there. And you just plow into where he was. Thick's body just starts like spinning around like this. You see there's an arm that goes flying and it gets stuck to the end of your to the top of the trash can. So now you've got a piece of duct tape with Thick's arm, almost like a rat tail, on the back of your trash can.
All the Slim Jims she was saving for. Everywhere.
As yeah, you just plow through where this guy was. He kind of like jumps off the side. Holy cow! The other guy. Yeah, and you just like careen into the dumpster, like boom. Let's see. You take 7 damage from the dumpster. This is blunt force. You slam like a pinball into the dumpster. Okay.
Can I try and steer it out the door?
Oh, this is your whole action. This is both actions. Okay, I mean, you activated this. And you just kind of fly off. The guy is going to try and shoot you.
Please, no.
Yeah, this is a hit. 10, 16, 18.
Moving target.
All right, we'll
Just
it's
the
still
bin
a hit.
Some soak. Just the bin offer some soak.
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, so even if I took away a 5, it's still a hit. Okay. And let's see. This is going to hit for 3 heat damage. No, actually, wait. That's 5 heat damage. 5.
Does my soak come into heat damage?
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, you go flying off to the side. We're going to say he only gets 1 shot, though, because he had to dive out of the way. Yeah, you careen off this thing trying to get out of the way. I mean, you're still speeding off. You just slammed like on an angle into the dumpster and
Sonic Heroes.
And yeah, you just kind of fly off towards the street. You can hear
attached to my bin.
Yeah, you got the arm flapping around like this behind you. Almost like you're waving goodbye to them and to Thick's lifeless husk. Yeah, you careen off there. And you can hear the text message readout start to play. What does the text message say?
Well, this is to Ilya's phone, right?
Yep.
It's just like, Dear Ilya, waiting for you at police station. Hope you are on your way. LMK, what's going on? M8. Kiss, 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 Betty. Winky face. Splash.
So yeah, there's this like really robotic, like Simon from Windows kind of sound that plays.
I guess I'll just turn the chair a bit and go towards the police station.
Do you have navigation?
Oh, come on, he's got surely it's got fucking Google Maps or whatever.
Okay, Google.
I wonder if anyone's phones went off just.
Okay, Google, look up. Oops.
Yeah, you take off. Meanwhile, Thick, you're outside the simulation. You can see several of the crew members there, they look like they come over to check on you. The medical people, Delan and Kirari, kind of make their way over towards you and just kind of give you like a cursory inspection. Kirari says,
Are you all right?
And I haven't sustained any damage from that. It's just...
"Nope, you look fine."
I am fine. My time in the simulation has ended due to a defeat of my structure within the simulation. However, our other crewmates are still in there.
Interesting. We had one of our other personnel that entered return as well.
And you can see behind Kirari and Delan is Ichar. She has this like weird, sort of strange, shimmering kind of, almost like crystalline looking thing in her hand. It kind of just looks like a crystal, about yay big, you know. Kind of has a not like a particular shape to it. It just kind of looks like almost like a geode, except the crystal has been removed from the geode. And she's got 3 of them, and she's like holding them up and saying,
And this one I won when I climbed the volcanic structure. It required a very difficult 3-point jump. I needed to hang from one hand, and then I leapt.
And you can see Wayne looking kind of like blown away. That's impressive, Char. So, how many credits exactly did you get from that?
I was awarded many of what they call style points.
Yeah, how many? What do they do? Are you able to do anything with them?
Yes, they allowed me to produce these trophies.
So wait, how many style points did you spend on these trophies?
Since I was the victor in all 3 events, it only required 10 credits for each. Since I have accumulated 397 credits, it was an expense I considered to be fairly worth it.
Fair enough. Oh, look. It looks like we got another visitor from the spectacle there. Hey,
Hello.
so how'd it go in there?
It went fairly poorly on my end. I lost all my points leaving the spectacle due to defeat, but everyone is still in there.
You can see it's really hard for Ichar to stifle laughs. She looks like completely super smug, like ultra smug. It's taking every fiber of her being not to break out into laughter right now. I won't even make you roll a check on it.
It's okay. I wouldn't really probably recognize it anyways. Emotionless robot is emotionless. Anyways, what else are you planning on doing with your style points, HR?
I figured that we should save them in case they are needed. After all, our Lieutenant Muromets said that it is possible that we may be able to use them in some fashion. Perhaps to produce resources, or I am unsure what is available.
Would you like to prove your worth in battle yet again?
Of course, I am always up to prove my worth.
Do you think you could re-enter the simulation and find your way to help Dr. Icarus? I don't know if he is faring well in the fight.
What do you mean? What fight?
There is a simulation that is a combination of mystery and battle royale, it seems. It seems to be an epic oversized battle, maybe one you've never been to before.
This sounds exciting.
It definitely got my batteries going.
I don't understand your metaphor.
It'll be fine, don't worry. Do you think you could search for that specific simulation? It seemed like a mystery noir battle royale.
It is possible.
And she kind of like looks at Wayne and Sharn and the rest of the crew, Delan and Karari, and she says,
She says, technically, I am in command for the moment.
So you probably should go help your crew.
give me a charisma plus. Let's see what you can roll here. I don't know if you have any kind of persuasion of any kind.
Could I use unsuspicious? Everyone trusts a service droid. It doesn't even occur to them that one might lie.
I don't think. Or you're not lying, really.
Not really.
Yeah, I think this is just more of a persuasion check.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say just your charisma.
Okay. Ciao.
A 9
Whopping 9.
on a
If I'm an
2d6. Not horrible. That's pretty good. Not good enough though. She's kind of like furrows her brow and she says,
I have not been ordered further by Lieutenant Muromets. I believe I should wait for his further instruction.
I do believe he is one team member down within the simulation. He is currently in there as well.
Of course. He is a resourceful man. Until I receive further orders, I will stay here.
I'm gonna go over to Brain.
Brain is on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, are we still at the docks? I thought it was
Yeah,
pretty
you
close
guys
to
are
the docks.
at the docks. I mean, the ship is on the docks. I mean, you can go inside.
Okay, I'll go into
I
Brain.
think everybody's kind of been outside because they're looking for. They
Yeah.
want to know as soon as you guys arrive, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Head into the ship. Brain, are you still on the ship or active?
I am here.
Brain, how is your hacking abilities?
He just kind of like. And I think that what we did for Brain was it was kind of a fooly-cooly kind of look, right? Except it wasn't like a monitor. I think we did like the Legion head from Mass Effect. Is that right? And you see the light or whatever that's like the like Cyclops eye basically like blink.
Of
Do
course,
you-
I am highly skilled.
Forgot the voice. Anyways, do you think you could, and she slides her tray open and pulls the device out, use this device to potentially hack into their terminal and make the battle for our friends ease?
This is curious. Let me analyze.
Cool. Rolling crazy good today.
Me too. Me too.
So he says,
It may be possible, but I need time.
I do believe you have time. They were not very far in their search through the mystery.
Very well. I will begin conducting an analysis of this contraption, and then from there I will assess our availability to penetrate their defenses. It is possible that they could become alerted to our intrusion.
I I tried to hack them before, and I failed. No alarms were sounded.
Quincy's just too adorable. Okay. He says,
I must check with Lieutenant HR before I continue such an attempt. She is the current commanding officer.
Big side-eye emoji on the LED screen.
Aww. Look, you're breaking Zagonicus. He's broken.
fucking cute, man. Papa, another kiss.
Yes. Now you just got to put some peanut butter on the camera so Quincy can look like he's licking the audience. So I think that Brain kind of heads outside, and he says,
Lieutenant HR, a proposal has been brought to my attention. I believe that designation 7H1CC is currently trying to use a hacking apparatus to hack into the spectacle. Shall I continue? I can check to see what our chances are.
I do not like the idea of us trying to break their defenses if we are trying to establish communications with them. This may impede our progress. You may do your analysis, but no further. See what our chances are for penetrating their defenses. We will have this information prepared for Lieutenant Muromets, so that he may be aware, but I will not order such an attack.
Very well.
He's my favorite. Jar's my favorite.
Very well.
he motions back towards Thick, and he sets up his hacking terminal and starts to analyze this device and the spectacle. I think he was actually doing a bit of work on this before. I think you guys just kind of had him just doing some like general reconnaissance, sort of, to scope out this contraption, the spectacle in general. So we'll see what he finds. But I think we're gonna head back into the spectacle. Let's head back to Ilya and Vok 2. So, Ilya, you take a shot.
Pew.
Give me a rifles plus either agility or intuition as you aim for the fuse box.
Do I get a 1d6 bonus for high ground?
Sure.
Just because this is probably going to be difficult. All right, my rifles roll, my bonus d6.
21 plus a 1 on the bonus d6. What did you get for your rolls there? No crit. Okay. What kind of rifle do you have? Phaser?
A phaser rifle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the beam the warehouse goes completely dark.
Okay.
Then emergency lights. Boop, 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 boop. Red emergency lights. I'd say that there's probably 2 in the hallway that you can see bleeding through the blinds on that side. And it looks like there's maybe 4 of them in the warehouse proper, sort of arrayed around the perimeter.
It worked. Their lighting is lower.
You can hear somebody kind of yelling like, "Don't move!" Like out in the warehouse.
Has there been like a huge influx of that toxic gas coming through the window?
Well, it's not a huge influx, but it's definitely coming through.
Well, did it work?
It wasn't like a vacuum. It wasn't like...
Yeah, I got you. But it's definitely starting to come through.
Yeah, it worked. They will be unable to use lighting, but
the lights are just red now.
Yes, but all other power should be off. It's just emergency lighting to see. Careful. I've turned to the door at this point, and I'm covering the door. They may try to enter here if they saw the beam. I don't.
Well,
I don't know if the
window blew out, so they would definitely know that we were in here.
Would the window blow out with the phaser beam, or would it melt a hole?
I don't know.
The window would probably crack, and it would melt a hole.
They may have heard or seen something. We should be careful. You can see very well in low light.
Yes.
Then we have advantage.
Are we planning on taking out that guy with the gun, or you're the detective here? I'm just the help.
So again, sort of yelling from the warehouse area where you saw that person, you hear, "If anybody moves, they're getting a bullet through the brain."
Well, sounds like my assumption was correct and workers were not here of free will, so that one individual, we may need to take him out.
I just go over to the window. How far down to the floor and to where that guy is are we? Like, what's the distance between the window and him? What'd you say?
40 feet.
Fuck, that's far. Fuck, that's really far.
It's a warehouse. It's big.
Yeah, so he's a ways away. I wasn't sure how close.
And there's a bunch of like cargo containers and stuff scattered about. Like big cargo containers.
Well,
various shapes and sizes.
We could probably get up to him, but now he's alerted.
I could act as distraction.
I could go and try and take him out before I succumb to the gas. You keep me cover fire from here.
Rip off his mask, put it on yourself.
That was what I was thinking.
Let me... How long can you hold the breath?
Really... Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe a long time. Yeah, I don't know what this gas is going to do. It's hard to say.
It would be... All you need to do is get to him and get mask.
Okay, I could probably...
That's not very far from here, 40 feet down a long corridor. If you move quickly...
I am quite quick. That sounds like a plan. I'm going to go, and I'm just going to take off.
Oh, I will provide cover. And I...
So you're opening the door and going...
Yeah, going out. Was there like a ledge?
Yeah, there's kind of like an outside area. It's got like a railing, like a metal railing, and there's like a small staircase that leads down into the warehouse area.
Are there like traditional like high level shelving units, sort of like high, yeah, like in a Costco or something, where they go up quite high, like multiple shelves?
No, there is. I would say that there is a catwalk though. There is a catwalk probably around the top set of windows. Looks like metallic, kind of rusted iron.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and vault up to the catwalk while I'm holding my breath. I'm gonna do this as quickly as I possibly can.
Okay, give me an agility check plus running if you've got it.
I don't have running. I do have acrobatics.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. It's going to be harder than if you had running, though. Running would make things easier.
17. Now that gave... Yeah, that's the right net roll. That's a 5d6, yeah.
Okay, 17 on a 5d6. Okay, so you kind of like grab the sort of rung of the ladder leading up to the catwalk and sort of just kind of like throw yourself up as fast as you can. You could feel like your eyes kind of start to burn as you make your way up the ladder. Please give me an endurance check.
Okay. 11.
Uh-oh.
Burn my eyes out of my head.
Okay, you are on a countdown right now.
Okay.
Your eyes feel like they are on fire. You are now down to a 3d6 on the countdown. If
Okay.
you reach 0, that's very bad.
Sixes are what?
Sixes,
get rid of the dice, right?
sixes get rid of the dice, and the more severe the countdown, the harder it gets, meaning we start to go down to 5, start to trigger it, 4, start to trigger it, and so on and so forth.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, you make your way sort of like up the ladder. You feel your eyes just kind of burning. I don't know how your eyes stay lubricated, if you've got tear ducts or what, but whatever it is, it's just you feel like your eyes are burning, and if you have tear ducts, they're just like tears coming down your eyes. Yeah, it feels horrible, burning sensation as you make your way up to the catwalk. The air is actually a little thinner up here. The smoke is pretty heavy, so it doesn't actually really rise per se. It's sort of almost the same weight as oxygen, I guess. Maybe it's a little bit denser, maybe slightly. So as you get higher, it doesn't seem as severe up here. It's still burning, like your eyes are still on fire, but when you get up there, you can hear your feet kind of land.
And I'm gonna enable my my cloaking on my armor.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
Sure.
Stealth plus agility.
Okay. Bang! I gotta give it an extra d6.
Okay. 23 on a 5d6 plus another 4.
27.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're up on the catwalk. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to run as far onto the catwalk as it gives me like the best straight jump point to just jump on top of this guy with the gun.
You're gonna dive from the
I'm
catwalk
dive
onto
bombing.
this guy?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
dive bombing onto him.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Axe raised, like with one hand up. I'm gonna try and land on this guy like Superman style, and just smash this axe into his head.
Okay. So what I'd like for you to do is, I think this is an agility-based check,
Okay.
plus your axes.
Plus my axes, so agility plus my brawling skill, which is what I use to fight. That's
So-
the modifier that I've been using.
Yeah,
for
if
my
you're using-
athletics.
if
I
you're
don't
using-
have an actual.
Yeah, if you're using an axe, then that wouldn't be. You have spiked gauntlets. Is that what you're trying to use?
No, I was going to use my actual battle axe, my one-handed axe.
Oh, okay, because you don't have that listed.
It should be there in the equipment.
You have spiked gauntlets.
I have wrist blade, ceremonial battle axe, energy net.
How come I don't see that? Oh, because I have the wrong person selected. Rip. Fucking rip. Clicked on Sharn. My bad. Okay, so... yeah, it's definitely not brawling for axes. It requires
Okay.
a different skill.
So if that's not like if that's not the case, I'd probably feel to just jump down with like a leg kick to try and just land on this guy with as much force as possible.
Okay.
While trying to retain my balance. So could we argue acrobatics for that?
No. This is going to be an agility check plus brawling.
Okay. Okay. How high up is this too, by the way? It's not going to change if I do it or not, but I'm just curious.
30 feet?
Awesome. I'm going to break my legs. Let's go. 12. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I just
Uh-oh.
pass out right next to him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't value my own life. As
I
I'm
think
trying.
when you jump... Oh, God. When you
Just
jump...
whatever happens,
Your,
happens.
your
Just-
eyes are just kind of like on fire. You totally like misjudge the distance. Whew. You like... "Argh!" You try to do like an awesome kick, and you totally get the depth wrong here. Like your depth perception gets off. Maybe your tentacles give you kind of like a little bit of... There's an extra sensory thing that happens, but this mist and the smell is just throwing you all out of whack. So you just basically land on your feet like really hard. You hear this like horrible like crunch. Give me an endurance check plus hardy.
I don't have hardies, just straight endurance.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll argue. You can
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Because you would learn how to take a
I'm gonna
fall.
say it's gonna be really difficult, but go for it.
All right, acrobatics. I'll change that to endurance. A 22.
Let me check on something real quick. Oh god, this could be bad.
So I'm wondering, because like I know the different difficulties. I feel like a 21 is the start of a new tier, so like it might. We'll see. It's pretty average roll on a 66. Well, a little bit above average, I think.
Okay, you are gonna take some damage here. You do roll when you realize that you've gone off course, but you're still gonna take damage. Less. Okay, 7 damage. This is
7?
blunt.
Okay.
So you've got armor.
Does
That
soak affect that though?
Let me just check. I think it does. There's a horrible crunching sound. I think
I would
you're.
imagine if you have armor on your back and you roll over, the armor would take some of it.
Might soak up
Belly
some.
flop. That'd be the worst. Okay. So let me just check. I gotta check the errata. I gotta check for the armor and see what the
Soak is 9.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Medium armor type.
Wrong book. I'm loading the OLD stuff. I'm just looking to see what kind of type doesn't affect. Does it just say it's just general?
Yeah, it's not ineffective against anything specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the wrong thing
Yeah, the
again.
hunting armor.
Got
Just
too
regular
many
medium.
supplements from Morris. I keep opening the wrong friggin' book.
Yeah, no. It's just type medium, soak of 7, and the only extra text is just grants camouflage, which is an extra d6 of stealth defense.
Okay. Okay, so you hear this horrible like grinding noise coming from your armor as you land. You can see that like this ceremonial armor looks like it kind of cracks or something. You've got this like wicked sort of damage that's done to yeah, like to the leg plates or something. Yeah. It's got like this wicked crack in it. But yeah, you tumble land. Give me an initiative check, please. Ilya and Vok 2.
Okay.
Oh
I think my initiative's something crazy like 7d6.
That's hilarious.
Because my programming gives me plus 2d6. Yeah, so plus 2d6. Then my standard of 3 plus. Yeah, 7d6. 27.
Wow. Some dice.
Holy mother. Okay, Vok 2 gets a 16. And the Goon does not. He gets a 7. There's the first really not great roll of the night. Okay. So yeah, Vok 2, you just kind of... You hear this like horrible crunching sound coming from the armor as you land. And Ilya, it's your turn. You see Vok 2 just kind of land really badly.
I
he
flinch
does,
for him.
yeah, he does like a little roll to spring him back up. But yeah, you probably heard the crunching sound from the office. You probably assumed that it was a limb from Vok 2.
Yeah. So I will. I'll shoot the guy with my rifle. And then my high ground bonus.
Yeah, minus that bonus because this is smoke filled.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so just a 15.
15 is not a hit.
Yeah.
First shot misses.
Yeah. Shot number 2.
Okay, another 15 is a miss. The phaser just kind of
The exact
blasts.
same rolls as well.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
2 1s, 2 2s, a 3 and a 6.
Just in a different order. Okay, Vok 2, you're about, let's say 5 feet away from the Goon, who looks shocked as you've jumped in. You're
Get
muted.
it, Bob.
Cursing. I can
Okay,
hear it.
I'm going to.
Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was open this whole time. My dog's been freaking out. I've been typing. Love you.
No worries. I'm going to, like, in a slow sort of stance, kind of sprint at this guy, and I'm going to do like a sliding sort of take out the knees swing with my first
Football
attack with my
tackle.
axe. Yeah, little agility based swingling here.
Okay. Agility plus brawling.
Okay.
17 is enough. He crumples to the ground. Give me a, let's see, I think this is a 2d6. What's your strength modifier?
Strength mod is a 10, but it's a 46 strength pool. I attacked with my agility just then, though, which is a 3d6 pool.
Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's a
so I-
4. So 2d6 plus 4.
For the weapon. So the weapon is a 3d6 type weapon.
Yeah, but you're attacking with your legs. You're going for a football tackle.
Oh no, I was like running in and sliding and swinging my axe at him instead of like actually like kicking him in the legs.
Okay, but you don't have an axe skill, so it wouldn't be brawling. It's not brawling. If you're using your axe, it's not brawling.
We every time I've done it so far, we've been using brawling for my
It's
attack.
incorrect then. It should be your axe. You need an axe skill for your axe. You're not brawling is unarmed.
Yeah.
No,
you
I
got
know.
brawling for
That's
your
what-
wrist blade because your wrist
Yeah,
blade allows
correct.
you to use brawling.
Wrist blade.
That's why you picked up that
But
skill.
we've been rolling it wrong.
Correct. We have been rolling it wrong.
Okay, so
I was not aware that was what was happening.
Okay, so what am I rolling then?
Just an agility check if you don't have axes, if you're using your axe. Yeah, you need to have the
Using
actual
agility
axe.
for my axe, and I can't use strength for my axe.
You can use strength if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I would be using
The way
strength.
that you, I feel like the way that you attacked leans itself towards agility. That's my thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
The way
you
I
kind of
did it was
slid
sort of-
in and you wanted to do
Yeah.
kind of a little maneuver there. That's why I say
Okay.
agility.
Okay, then yeah, I guess it's just straight agility.
Okay.
A 9.
9 is a miss. Slide tackle does not seem successful. You're still technically in range for another action. Yeah, you can still go again if you want.
All right, I'll swing again. This time I'm planted, so I'll use my strength modifier. So, and it's just okay. Well, the 15.
Okay, 15 is a miss.
Okay.
Whoosh. Axe comes
And-
sailing past him.
I'll take a third attack because I'm dual wielding,
Okay.
and this is using my wrist blade, so I'll be able to use brawling for this.
Okie doke.
17.
17 is a hit.
Okay. And the wrist blade is a D6 plus 4.
Why can't pull them at 5 again?
I don't know.
Yeah, that only rolled
it
rolled
goes
another
back and
d6.
forth. Like sometimes it shows me at 6, sometimes it shows me at 5. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what's going on with that sheet. What the fuck?
No idea.
Yeah, so technically, the other one was brawling, but that one was a mistake anyway. Okay, so a 10. All right, you score a nice hit on this guy. That's only a 1d6 plus 4.
Base. Oh yeah, because I have the exploit that gives me an extra D6, so I'll add an extra D6 to that.
Use your deadly strike.
Well,
Nice.
Whack decided that it was on every melee attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing in the text that says it's not.
You can only use an exploit once per turn. That's
The some are passive though. He had decided.
Okay.
So it depends. Like, I know that's how we looked at it at the time. It was just like a passive exploit.
Yeah.
But if you want to make it so it's just once per turn, then or once per round or whatever.
I'm gonna.
that's up-
Yeah, it's once per round. Let's say that. That makes more sense.
Okay. All right. So that does 13.
Okay, 13. Is pretty
And
good.
I'll use my exploit that weak point. Once per enemy, you may ignore any soak that they possess.
Very nice.
So,
You hear
yeah,
this
13
horrible
strength.
like splurching sound as you totally just gut this guy. Intestines just kind of like pour out like, and he just kind of like looks at you like baffled first of all that you're there, like you caught him completely off guard, And second of all, like, I mean, he was expecting maybe some shots. Like, he was probably, like, trying to look around, like, furiously, and you just fucking drop down from the fucking catwalk, landing in front of this guy, and just, you rip this horrible diagonal, like, line from his hip to his upper chest, and just, you can see, like, the muscle coming through the fibers, and his guts just start to spill out, and he just kind of, like, looks at you like,
So like I guess that's that was like the killing blow.
he just falls to the ground.
Yeah, as he's losing consciousness and he's falling to the ground, I'm gonna step over him and just like step on his chest and take the head mask off of him and let him die while he's like grasping for air.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You're nasty.
yeah.
You just-
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
There's like
immediately
a-
put that mask on.
There's like a
while I'm
Total
standing.
Recall scene with his eyes like bugging out of his head, kind of. It just looks horrible. Yeah. And I think we get this like camera shot of like Vok 2 like looking over his shoulder as you like put the mask on. It doesn't fit right. It just kind of like sits partially like on your face. There's tentacles that are pulling forth that have kind of like, you get the general kind of seal. It's not really great. You could probably still smell things through there, and it's not 100% coverage, and your eyes are still burning really badly. Give me another endurance check, please.
Okay, and is this still on that same track? So we're rolling a 3d6 now instead of the 4.
3d6.
Okay. 15. Oh,
God. Okay. Your eyes are burning really badly. Your eyes are basically like unforcibly like they're just tearing up. Everything just looks like really blurry. You can feel yourself getting kind of dizzy, and it's throwing you off quite a bit.
The goggles, they do nothing.
my
He
tentacly
doesn't have
face.
goggles. He can't make the joke.
Oh, there's a joke. I completely and utterly missed it. Like every joke, I'm told. Yeah. So when that happens, I assume he's dying. I'm gonna look around really quickly. Am I able to see those workers that were sitting at their stations?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. You jump down maybe like 10 feet away from them. They're at various stations. They've got this, what looks to be like this strange, like sort of bluish purple kind of liquid that's in these strange like vats. And it's got like a funnel on it with like a stopper. You know, there's some kind of like valve that they turn or whatever. And it's got some other liquid sort of that comes in from another area, almost like an alembic kind of setup. Like it just pipes in and they mix together and they come out and it forms this like weird crystalline kind of drug or whatever that's coming out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just look over in the direction of the tables. Get out of here, and then I'm gonna turn and sprint back in the direction that I came from and see if I can get out of this.
Sure. You
Yeah,
get
I yell down to
Hold
you.
on.
You'll
37 style points, by the way.
Oh god damn! Let me write that down.
And as soon as you yell, get out of here, that's where we take our next break. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for more Warped Season 2, episode number 24. We'll be right back.